You're seeing those temperatures hovering around those mid 30s, but that's not as low as we're gonna get. We're gonna go all the way down with our wind chill, making it feel like 15, 20 degrees, very cool on Thursday, and that's gonna facilitate the first snow of the year, and I'm really excited for it, but we have to get through a couple days to get there. Let's look at the rain we're gonna see before that. You can see behind me this jet stream, and as that pushes north and this dark red area moves into Muncie and Chicago, that's going to leave room for more moisture in the upper air, and that's going to lead to potential for more storms later this week. Wednesday, pretty similar. That's where we're going to see a bit more strong rain, especially as we head into Thursday. Thursdays, we're going to start to see that snow arrive. Right now, Helene is looking to be a historic hurricane with winds up to 140 miles per hour and with pressure down to 941 millibars. It's quickly approaching landfall, heading up towards Florida and into eventually near the Ohio Valley, where it will continue to bring more rainfall to us here in Muncie. And as we look at our precision cast, you can see behind me not a lot of obstacles in the sky this week, just a handful of clouds, some overcast periods here and there, but for the most part, we're going to remain pretty clear until we get to Thursday and Friday. You can see behind me Friday at 6 a.m. You're going to see this line of rain showers start to move into our viewing area. Well, the model shows it at 6 a.m. I think it's probably going to come in a bit earlier, maybe even into Thursday night. But on the other hand, it's also going to exit earlier. Abnormally dry down here toward Hartford City, Portland, Bluffton, Decatur. Abnormally dry in the yellow is only the lightest on our drought condition scale. So nothing to worry about yet, especially when in a few days we will have some rain catching up to us today. So why is that? Let's talk about it. You can see behind me right here, whole lot of clear skies throughout most of our viewing area. Looking out a little bit further to our east, you can see this belt of high pressure. That's what's going to keep these kind of conditions, there's some rain, and continue to push us into a drought. It's going to keep all those clouds out of our area. This cold front out to our west isn't going to reach us. You're still going to see a lot of rainfall overall in terms of covering the area of Delaware County, but that rain itself isn't going to produce those up to 1.5 inch numbers that we saw over the previous couple of days. You're going to see some clearing, and that might ramp up some storms a little bit that come later, especially towards midday, or again here on 5 p.m. You see these scattered rain showers behind us. Maybe a strong storm mixed in there, as well as a low passes to our north, bringing with it that rain.
And let's see what Ian has to make sure that Halloween's nice.
Well, unfortunately, I don't quite have a forecast for Halloween. We're a little far out for that, but I can get pretty close to homecoming. 38 in Muncie right now, 42 in Indianapolis. Pretty similar conditions throughout most of our viewing area. 38 in Farmland, 36 in Richmond, 32 in Marion, so almost a 4 or 5 degree difference depending on where you're at relative to here in NewsLink. Luckily for us, it's going to be a great day here in Muncie. 9 a.m., 39 degrees, clear skies, 58 at noon, 67 at 5 p.m. today. So why is that? Let's talk about it. You can see behind me right here, whole lot of clear skies throughout most of our viewing area. Looking out a little bit further to our east, you can see this belt of high pressure. That's what's going to keep these kind of conditions, there's some rain, and continue to push us into a drought. It's going to keep all those clouds out of our area. This cold front out to our west isn't going to reach us because of that high pressure. So that's going to keep our evenings really cool too. Let's look at tonight. 44 degrees will be our low, clear skies, barely noticeable winds at all. And that pattern has continued over the past few days. If we look at yesterday's low, it was 33 degrees, very frigid. I know I experienced it. Our average low is 45 degrees, so we're 12 degrees below our average. Not quite at that record of 25 degrees set back in 1982. It's going to these patterns again going to continue throughout the next couple of days. Looking at our precision cast, you can see it is actually running right now. There's just nothing happening behind me, all the way at least through Sunday. No clouds in the sky. Our drought monitor shows us here in Muncie right now dry conditions. You know, that's the lowest on the drought monitor. But as you head north towards Portland and Marion in the northern area, you're in that moderate drought, which is next to that severe drought up towards Fort Wayne. I would really like to see some rain over these next couple of days, but unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to happen. Nothing has been showing up on our models to indicate that. Let's look at our precision cast temperature, see how low and how high we get. 46 in Winchester, 8 a.m. on Saturday, 46 in Muncie, continuing that trend we've talked about of these warmer days, warming up quite a bit as soon as sunrise starts, getting all the way to 69 degrees for a high on 7 p.m. throughout most of our area, up to 70 in some of our northern viewing area. 8 a.m. on Sunday, 48 degrees, getting in those lows, overnight temperatures in those mid to low 40s, back up to into those low 70s on our Sundays. Looking at our precision cast, you can see it's going to get really dry if we're looking at our dew points. 35 in Muncie, 36, 37. See those very big gaps between our temperatures and our dew points. That means it's going to feel very dry outside, especially with these high diurnal temperature ranges. That's the difference between your high for the day and your low for the day. 72 will be our high on Muncie, 73 on Sunday, 73 on Monday. Clouds start to arrive on Tuesday, 72 degrees. Going to be cloudy as a front passes through our area, 71 degrees on Muncie on Wednesday. We're just really excited to talk about Muncie today, I guess. But I'm excited. Sunday, I got a date going to a pumpkin patch.
Congrats.
High chance for not
I
being
did figure out how, October festivities are affected by that.
Yeah.
Most